Kia ora e te whānau, ngā mihi nui kia koutou. With the end of week 7, it's been certainly a different week with all of our Rainbow team working from home. It's certainly been a lot quieter, but I hope that the week has gone well for you. Thank you so much for your flexibility that you have shown in being able to keep your tamariki home. It's been great to see that our teachers engaging in lots of online learning opportunities, and I've just sort of popped in and out of Seesaw and seen that our tamariki have been getting up to some really cool things. So thank you so much for everything this week. This is a newsletter bulletin, so I've got the newsletter just following what I've said, but a little bit of a hashtag spoiler alert that everything is going back to normal next week. We'll have Rainbow Team back with us, and so we're really looking forward to that. We certainly miss having our younger students around. Please remember that if your child is unwell, please keep them home until they are not showing any symptoms or anything like that. We'll keep an eye on things here at school as well. So coming up next, we'll get stuck straight into the newsletter. Dear parents, caregivers and whānau, e te whānau te kura o tāua, tēnā koutou katoa. These past 2 weeks have been some of the most challenging we have had to face as a school since the pandemic started in 2020. We have had COVID cases starting to spread, families are becoming unwell, and we have been working hard to ensure that we have teachers in front of classes. With adversity comes flexibility, innovation, resilience, and teamwork. Our school community has done this beautifully as we have all worked together to keep our community safe and ensure learning is still happening. We hugely appreciate the flexibility of our families and whānau as we have had to respond and make changes very quickly. For our families who are dealing with self-isolation and sickness, we wish you all a quick recovery and a return to normality as soon as possible. As mentioned in last week's video bulletin, I'm grateful for the awesome team here at Tawa School for all of their hard work to keep things running as smoothly as possible. Community Code of Conduct. Tawa School has a community code of conduct. Our key values of respect, responsibility, and kindness apply to everyone in our school community. This ensures that staff, students, and whānau can feel emotionally and physically safe at school. This code includes all forms of communication, speech, email, text, social media messaging, and actions, whether on school grounds or at school events. The full detail of this code is available on our school website by going to this link. Sunshine Team Camp. Last week, we made the decision to postpone the upcoming Sunshine Team Camp that was supposed to be happening in week 10 of this term. Due to the uncertainty around the current Omicron outbreak, we went out to our community to gauge the feeling about having camp this term or postponing it until a later date. We received over 100 replies to the survey, with over 85% saying they would rather defer our camp until term 3, where things have hopefully settled down. Many of the reasons stated were that they wouldn't want their child to miss out because they were either ill or self-isolating. We appreciated the support and feedback about what we can do to make our Term 3 camp successful. The new dates for the Term 3 camp are now Year 4 camp, 29th to the 30th of August, the Year 5-6 camp, 30th of August to the 2nd of September. We know that we have parent whānau helpers who have taken annual leave to be able to come along. We apologise for any inconvenience this has caused you. If you are still available for the new dates in Term 3, please email Andrew Parkinson at aparkinson@tawa.school.nz to confirm your involvement. We acknowledge that some of you will have already submitted your financial contribution to camp. If you would like a refund in the short term, please contact Trina in the office at tawa.school.nz. Our goal is to provide an outdoor learning experience for all our students where no one misses out. From the library. Book Club Issue 2 opens on 14th of March. It closes for Tawa School on the 29th of March. You can place orders online as follows. Loop is the easy way for families to order and pay for Book Club. Log in or create a new account at this link. If you are new to Book Club, follow the wizard to set up your profile. Click the Order tab and select your school and child's class. Add your child's first name and last initial so the school knows who the book is for. Enter the product item shown on the Book Club catalogue. Make payment via credit card. Your books will be delivered to Tawa School. Mask wearing and cleaning. Out of courtesy to others in our community, we ask that you continue to wear a mask while in close proximity with others when picking your tamariki up after school. Because we haven't had a full complement of students this week, the pickup zones have been less crowded. This is likely to change once we have more students returning. We have noticed that we are seeing transmission among our unmasked junior classes. You may want to consider sending your Rainbow Team child to school with a mask, but we understand that this might be tricky to manage, and this is not something that is mandatory. All of our junior classes have been deep cleaned in preparation for next week. We will continue to be vigilant about sanitizing and cleaning throughout the day. Next week, we are planning on having everyone back at school as normal. We acknowledge the impact that this week will have had on our families and whānau, but we appreciate that you have worked with us to ensure it has gone as well as possible. Though we are working through COVID's impact on our school, advice continues to be to have your children at school if they are well, so they can continue to have great learning experiences and connection with peers. If you have any questions or concerns, please get in touch and we will do what we can to assist. And here is a great story to think about and discuss as a whānau. Two men were chopping wood. One took a break every hour. The other couldn't believe it. He didn't stop. He kept chopping all day. He was confident he would win the day, take the prize for the most wood chopped. At the end of the day, when their piles were measured, the man who took a break every hour had taken away the prize for chopping the most wood. The man who hadn't taken breaks was shocked. He went to speak to the other man. "How can you have won when you took a break every hour?" he said. The other man replied, "Every time I took a break, I sharpened my axe." One day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 term, 1 year. Time. The one thing we all have the same amount of on a daily basis. The difference is how we spend our time. Are you taking time to sharpen your axe? So that's it for this week. What's been really exciting though is all our building projects are coming along nicely. Our hall refurbishment is going as well. They're putting in all the ceiling panels and new lighting, and it's already looking pretty flash. We're also continuing our work in C block and getting that corridor bathroom space sorted as well. So that's really exciting. That's all been happening while you may have been at school or been away from school. Hey, week 8 next week, not too long to go to the end of the term. Have a safe weekend, look after yourselves, rest up, and we'll catch up with you on Monday. Ka kite anō.